We have a special presentation now before our next keynote, and it's the person who will be making the introduction is someone, this is a very easy introduction for me, it's someone I've known for over 2 decades, Kimberly Bates, who's Managing Director of the Evaluator Group, leading analyst firm that covers the IT infrastructure and information management services area. She's also the host of our Superwomen in Flash, an event that recognizes and encourages the engagement of women in the storage industry. Kimberly's will now make a special presentation for the Superwomen in Flash Leadership Award. Ladies and gentlemen, Kimberly Bates.
Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon. Thank you, Jay, very much. I'm just really privileged to be able to do this award up here. First of all, what I want to say is the Superwomen in Flash was formed because of the push of Lance Leventhal and also Jay in terms of forming a group. And the reason why they wanted to, these 2 men showing up, was because this industry doesn't get its fair share of females joining the industry. So that's our push, to get them and keep them, to bring in here, because we want all that brain talent here. We have formed this about 4 years ago, and now we're doing events and sessions with it. And then this last year, to further our purpose, which is to encourage and promote the women that are coming into the industry, and also to be able to see where they are, because frankly, when I look out in this audience, I don't even see a female right now. There's one, there's a couple, okay, there's a few out there, okay, the selected few guys. The one really good thing about this is we never have to wait in line for the bathroom. That's the wonderful thing about this. So anyway, what we wanted to do is put the Superwoman in Flash Leadership Award to recognize the contributions that women have made here, and also just say, hey, you can do this too as well. So I am pleased to announce our first recipient, who is Amber Hoffman. Amber, please join me up here. And I'm getting my little greasy fingers all over this one, so I'm putting this up here, and we'll put it in your hands in a second. Amber, I'm told, needs no introduction, and I think by the number of people that submitted her name for this award this time, I kind of got the idea at that, and I've been privileged to get to meet her. We we have a selection committee that goes through this and evaluates the submissions. We had some tremendous ones, so it was a bit of a tough at the very end. But let me give you a bit of background on Amber, even though you may know her. You may not know that she came from an Iowa pig farm family. That's a newbie for most of you guys. Okay, got it. We are very blessed that there's an English teacher that she had in high school that told her that there is something called engineering, which she didn't know what that was. So she went off to join the University of Michigan and root for their football team, go through engineering, became an intern and a scholarship, and earned a scholarship with Intel during that, and has never looked back. Today we know her as an Intel Fellow. I think she was the 3rd female Intel Fellow that was named, which is awesome. She's also the director of the storage interfaces in the non-volatile memory solutions group at Intel. I have to read that. We know her for her leadership in starting the NVMe Express working group, which is all we're ever talking about nowadays, and it's the next generation of our storage. Just the idea of wrangling with about 100 companies to getting you guys to agree on something is just, I don't know how she does it, because I can't do it with even my husband. That's even that bad. Along the way in her career, she's authored over 20 patents. Her early work focused on SATA, or SATA, as most of you guys explain it, and was the lead in the development of the Advanced Host Controller Interface. She also still serves as chairman as well on the Open NAND Flash Interface working group as well. So please congratulate Amber on this great award. Amber?
So I was told I could say just a couple words. So one is I've been very blessed that NVMe is a transformational technology, and I've been very blessed to be the shepherd of that technology, but anything transformational, as you guys know, takes a lot of work, and we started that journey back in something like 2008, 2009, and the first product shipped in 2014 from multiple companies, and there's such a community in NVMe, and so big thanks to that community and those that encouraged all of us to continue that journey that's now transforming the industry, and especially wanted to shout out a co-collaborator of Peter Anufric, who has been the person in arms in that the entire time. In terms of bringing more women into our industry, I think a key thing are three things I think about. One is role models. People need to see more role models and see more pathways that for them that they could imagine themselves when they're very early in their career someday getting to lead something like NVMe. The second, and a huge thanks to Lance he really pushed for highlighting both the Superwomen of Flash the session over the past 4 years as well as this award this year. And then the second thing I wanted to mention is sponsor. A lot of great, especially inclusive male folks that were leaders and sponsors of mine, they said, hey, you can go do this, and encouraged me. And so please keep encouraging the amazing women that you see around you. And then third, connect with people. I remember as an intern at Intel, my vice president would talk to me about Michigan football. And that's how I really connected and how we maintained a relationship. And so find commonality with those people around you and bring them along. And so hopefully in a few years, these chairs will be filled with more women and more women giving keynotes on this stage. So thank you.